Welcome to the Daily for July 13th with Simon Borg. I'm Jason Segani, and Simon, today's the day that the first 11 All-Stars are announced, taking on Manchester United on July 28th. This isn't the starting lineup necessarily, but it's the first 11 members of the All-Star team. Yeah, and this is going to be a good base for Bruce Arena to work with. But we all know that he will be adding to this squad with his own selection. So this will be a good place to start, but we'll see a lot of new faces. In your opinion, who needs to be there? Well, I think today we'll see Landon Donovan. I think eventually, whether it's today or with Bruce Arena's selections, we'll see an Edson Buttle. I think David Ferreira, some way, somehow, whether it's the commissioner pick, Bruce Arena, or the popular vote here, I think we need to see David Ferreira in there. Yeah, for me, it's Marco Pappa. I want to see Marco Pappa on the All-Star team. He's a guy who plays with a lot of flair, and that's what you want to see in an All-Star game. You want to see the guys, getting out there and entertaining while they play, like Blanco would if he was in the All-Star game. I don't know that Marco Pappa has deserved it. If we go based on who has deserved it, I think he's had moments this year, but I don't know. I think we could find other names to supersede his. Well, again, the All-Star game is July 28th, and they're taking on Manchester United. Another English team in the news, Simon, is Fulham. Fulham potentially bringing in Bob Bradley as head coach? The Sun today is reporting that Bob Bradley is the favorite for the open post at Fulham to be their manager, and we followed this news when it broke last week, where they mentioned him, reports in England, as a long shot. Today we read this, that he is a favorite. I think that just judging on how we see news come out of Europe is that I think he gets this job, Jason, and if he does, it will be the most revolutionary thing to happen to American soccer since the first player to go to Europe. I think this is the most legitimizing move for American soccer in the eyes of any European nation, European team, is to have a U.S. coach at the helm of a Premier League team. That doesn't get any better than that. And we just found out that Eddie Johnson, it looks like, is going to be headed back to Fulham. Yeah, Greg Seltzer reporting this morning that Aris and Fulham could not come to an agreement on a transfer, so Eddie Johnson is staying put at Fulham, which, who knows, might be a behind-the-scenes move by Bob Bradley, because it's expected that if Fulham name a coach, it's going to happen before Monday, when Fulham name a coach, because on Monday is the first preseason trip that they're going to have, so they want to do something before then. So maybe this is already his first move. Keep Eddie Johnson. There are rumors of Clint Dempsey moving along, but maybe he keeps him. And then there's Michael Bradley news. Well, they've called them Full America before because they're definitely the most open team to taking on Americans. So an American coach would certainly add to that. Simon, those aren't the only transfer rumors out there. Obviously, plenty of transfer rumors involving MLS teams as well, and the Red Bulls are always at the top of that list. Right now, we're hearing names like Rafa Marquez thrown out, and even Seattle's Freddie Ljungberg. Yeah, it's interesting. The excitement for Thursday's announcement of the second DP was capturing everyone's imagination, but now fans and media have already moved forward to the third one. But I think the Red Bulls are going to lay low on any really concrete commentary on number 3 till next week, till Thursday is out of the way. And Rafa Marquez has come up in reports in Spain. He is obviously tied to Barcelona, so it would have to be, if it ever transpired, a similar situation to Henry where he gets out of that contract. And then the Ljungberg story comes out of the blue. We find out over the weekend that he wasn't in the building, so our reporter digs up some more news about it, and now it's all over, where Hanauer and Ljungberg, they both are open to the possibility of Ljungberg moving on. If there was a player that you saw that maybe looked as stable as can be at his club, it was Ljungberg. Yeah, and this would be interesting. It would be the first designated player to be traded within the league, which we haven't seen. I mean, obviously we saw Amado Guevara traded for a designated player slot, but that didn't really work out well. And again, it's all pure speculation at this point, and who knows that maybe there's not an offer from overseas for Ljungberg. So. Sure. So plenty to follow on the site all week as we keep you updated on all these. The Daily will be back tomorrow.